guys!
Hi,
I'm Sophia.
and I'm Laura,
And we are the Success Coaches.
You know, Sophia and I were having breakfast and just sort of planning some videos for the future. We said, you know what? Let's let them listen in, right?
Why not?
On some things we're coming up with, or just having fun and chit-chatting away. So I said, you know what? Actually, it was Sophia's idea to let you join us.
Absolutely. Hi, guys.
Hi. So today what we're going to talk about is how to master the invitation, why it's important, and gathering referrals and how the two work with one another. So real quick, Sophia, I know that you've invited hundreds of people to take a look at what you do. So tell us, first of all, tell our friends out there, why is mastering the invitation important and what does it involve?
Absolutely. First of all, why invitation is number one, the most important thing in a whole network marketing or even in a business. Because it's, you won't believe it, but it's really psychological thing. Because a lot of people think when they're starting the business, they get scared, they don't know what to do, and they don't understand that actual invitation does not need to involve anything about your business. It's just an invitation. And actually, I did break down the invitation in the parts for you. So first and number one thing, you need to be in a hurry. Not because you're just in a hurry, but I don't want to say lie, you still be sincere, but if you're in a hurry, it's actually going to prevent you, for letting them ask a lot of unnecessary questions, because you're going to say it, you're in a hurry. Also, people really attracted to people that are busier, they always have something going on, they always attracted to those ones. Another thing is, it will make your invitation actually shorter, because you said it from the beginning that you are in a hurry, you have something to do, you've been going on and you're going to somewhere else. And like I said, you will get less questions. So always concentrate on actual concept, not on what's involved in the invitation. The concept should be you're busy, a lot's going on your plate. Another thing, very important, be excited. Be excited no matter what, because your excitement is very transparent, because once you're excited, people want to know what's going on. And remember, your time is short. Even if you're excited, you're in a hurry, because some people do, they say they're in a hurry and then they stay and chat for another 15-20 minutes. No, you said you're in a hurry, gotta go. So this is number one, and I know for me it was like I would start with invitation in the beginning and I'll go into everything. So I basically undo what I did. So do not do that. Number one mistake that you can do.
Which we've all made. We all make those mistakes.
Yeah, the mistakes are making us stronger, making us better. And invitation, you know how we go to the gym and exercise? This is an exercise that it's like a muscle. The more you're going to exercise the invitation, you're going to become better. You're going to get your business probably 500% better for you because you mastered one thing in this invitation. I swear to God, I mean, I don't want to swear, but I'm telling you, a lot of people start with somewhere else thinking that they need to do this, that, and everything else. No, forget everything. Practice invitation. And the more you exercise the invitation, the better you're going to become, and it's number one.
Absolutely.
It's very, very important.
You give us some examples.
Well,
you want to do some examples?
I absolutely do. Like I said,
okay.
Laura, I actually wrote it so I don't go all over the place, because there's so much I can talk about it. So you actually making an invitation. There's few approaches. You know how a lot of friends that I know who's also in network marketing, they use one approach for all. It's okay to use it, but sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes we have people who will know, they're very close to us, very dear to us. Sometimes, I think music is so loud. Sometimes we don't know the people that much, the person that much, but we still wanted to present that. And the last part is when we know that somebody is very highly successful and we don't even know how to approach. So those are a few things that in my mind kind of make sense when you actually do your invitation. The first thing, when it's called direct approach, it can be done with your friends, your warm market, your family. You can say, I think I have a way for us to get out of whatever they're currently doing, you know better what they're doing. Or you can say, I think I found a way to boost our cash flow. Or it can be, let me ask you a question off the record. By the way, that off the record thing worked for me a few times. I hope it works for some of you too. When you say that that sentence off the record, it actually makes people think that, okay, it's off the record, it's something more, it becomes more exciting for them. So without off the record, try, and try with off the record, and you'll see the difference. At least I did, so I'm just putting it out there. So let me ask you a question off the record. If there's a business that you can start working part-time from your home that could replace your current income, would that interest you? So try that. Maybe try it a little different ways that it's more like you talking, and see if it will work. So that off the record thing is kind of was interesting for me to use and actually try out. Another one that you guys can use that actually also works with people that you don't know that much, or they're not that close to you, or maybe even more like for the business people. You can say, especially if you're new, guys, if you're just starting, you can say that I found a business and I'm very excited about it, but what do I know? I'm not really the business person or businessman, but you are. Can I please ask you a question? And then you can actually go with the presentation. Another one with the family, the practice. You can say this: hey, listen, I found a business that I'm very excited about it, but I'm really scared. Can I practice on you? I know we said a lot to practice, and not many people using it. So why I brought it up again, guys, please use it. That's actually gonna bring up your confidence, and it's actually gonna help you using the same approach on others while you already practice it so many times. So please do. So now I'm gonna tell you the last one. It's about like a business people that are really high up there and they don't need anything else. So with that being said, here's what you want to say. The business I'm in, it's clearly not for you, but I wanted to ask you, do you know, or would you know, someone who is ambitious and motivated, that would be excited about the idea of adding more cash flow in their lives? So you kind of said that it's not for them, and you asked them if they know anybody. Or another one, because we're expanding, and I thought that would be good for me to guys share with you. It would be another one with somebody that you don't know that much, or who's a very good business person. I work with a company that's expanding in the area, whatever area it is, and I'm looking for some sharp people that might be interested in some additional cash flow. Do you know anyone who might fit that description? So this way, you don't ask that person to join. So you ask them if they know anybody, and this actually gonna let them think and actually absorb what you're actually trying to. Okay, and then the last part, it's if I would you. One of the mentors who is the best out there that I actually learn a lot from, put this phrase in, and I've tried it a few times. I'm telling you, it works. It kind of lets that other person, your prospect, when you say if I would you, to actually make that action, do something for you. And especially when you say that and you get easier time commitment from them, or actually the follow-up call or whatever. So the examples would be, if I send you that whatever you're using, whether it's the video, whether it's the disc or a flyer or magazine, if I would send you the email, if I would send you my website information, if I would call you, when you do if, then say would. If I would send you my email, if I would send you an email, would you please take a look at it? If I would send you a flyer, would you please take a look at it? If I would call you, would you be available? So if I would you. And then after that, guys, you go into that and. And is important because remember, as I told you, you are the business person. You have to have that business stamina, that you are in charge of the conversation. You don't let them tell you when they're available or how they're going to do it. You're still in control of the conversation. You have to get that time commitment. If I would send you... what I want to say to get a couple. Okay, if I would call you on Friday night, would that work for you? Or would you be available? If they say, no, Friday would not work, how about call me on Thursday? You say, okay, Thursday, give them always few options. Remember, you guys in charge, you're in control. Thursday, 4 o'clock is okay, or 7 is better. So once they say whatever it is, say, confirm that. Go into confirmation mode. So if I'll call you Thursday at 7 p.m., that's what's working for you. And once they say yes, or say that's awesome, I'll call you on Thursday at 7 p.m. I gotta run, and then you actually go. Then you really disappear. You don't stay for anything else. No small talks, no nothing. You really gotta go, and it's important. So now there's the situations when they're gonna say no to you, which it's okay with me, and it's fine. As a business person, you have to be okay with that. The more no's you get, the better. But I know who's the person who's number one on those no's Laura is. Laura, I want to ask you, because I know you're so good, and when somebody says no, you still have that great business approach with them. Can you please tell us how you're handling the no's? Because it's a lot happening lately that people do say that.
Absolutely. I mean, first and foremost, I feel like people want redemption, right? If you say no to somebody, you're sort of, maybe you're letting them down, so to speak, psychologically in the back of their mind. I think they want to redeem themselves somehow. Give them a chance to do that. You know, so if they say no, say, you know what, thank you so much for your time. You know who really does have a great response to this? Realtors. I love working with realtors. Also insurance agents. You know, would you mind sharing with me who handles your life insurance? I would love to get them some information. They see that you're respectful, you back down, you're not trying to badger them. I'm telling you, you will get referrals from people that don't even take a look. By being confident, having that posture that Sophia talks about all the time, and just being honest, saying, listen, I love working with these types of people and they love working with me. We help them maximize what they're doing. They see people every day and help them. Who handles your health insurance? Who handles your car insurance? You know, if they own their home, who handles your homeowner's insurance? Ask specifically, because that is what's going to get you a result.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And Laura, I know that when it comes to referrals, you've been building that referral system for over 15 years. And I know for many people, it's another obstacle that they don't know how to do. Can you please let us know how to do it and how you actually been using and utilizing it every day and how it grows for you? Because I think that's very important for everyone to know.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, first and foremost, so many people lose the opportunity when they gather a customer. When you get a customer, they believe in you, clearly, you know? You should ask them right on the spot. First of all, thank them. Thank you so much. And once you're done getting them in, just say, hey, listen, obviously you see that I'm very passionate about this and I really do believe in this. You know, who else do you know? You know, or I mean, obviously with energy, you know, who else do you know that uses energy? Did you know that you can get free energy? If you give me 15 referrals, I'll do all the work and you get the free energy.
That's
you know, ask. If you don't ask, you're not going to get it. At least you have a chance. You have a fighting chance if you ask, right? And also don't forget to ask, maybe they don't want to be a consultant, but they may know somebody. So say, just like Sophia mentioned earlier, who do you know that's motivated and would really appreciate a healthy second income stream? You never know who they know or what's going on. So it's always really good to ask your customers.
Yep.
The other part is you want to retain those customers, right? And we're not going to get into a training on customer retention, but when you're doing those once or twice, when you call them and thank them, when you send out your thank you cards, you need to be asking for referrals. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being my customer. I hope you're happy. Did you use your free hotel stay yet? Oh, you forgot you got a free hotel stay. Well, let me show you how to do that. Now they're all excited. And you say, listen, you know, before I get going, who else do you know that likes to travel?
Nice.
You know, I mean, ask those questions. You will get names. Everyone uses energy, right? Everybody. So the other part is when you're sending those thank you cards, just write in there, you know, every referral is important to me. You know, Mary Serto, she even uses a sticker on the back of her envelope that says, we love referrals. Just plant that seed with them. This is hopefully this is a long-term relationship you have with your customer. So you want to plant those seeds right away.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
The other part is in your everyday life. How many of you are on Facebook? Come on, we all are, right? When you're out and about, you don't always have to say, would you like to earn more income? You can ask different questions. We just expanded in Japan.
Yeah.
You know, if you're standing in line at the grocery store, you don't necessarily have to go right to, hey, do you keep your options open? That's great. It works for some people. But you know what else works? Ask them a quick question. Hey, I know this is random, but my company's expanding in Japan. Do you happen to know anybody over there?
That's a great approach. Wow,
Absolutely.
I like it.
You know, or, you know, we're opening almost the rest of the entire state of Ohio. Do you happen to know anybody in Ohio? Ask your Facebook friends. You know, when you're out and about, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
The U.S. Census says that at least 7% of the population knows somebody in Japan.
Oh.
At least. So ask the question.
Nice.
It is worth it. And I will say this too. We all forget about our friends and family sometimes. You know, maybe they said no to you. Maybe they're not even your customer, but they still love you, right? So if they're not willing to be your customer, be a consultant, they still love you, they still care about you, they still want to see you have success. So ask them these questions. Who do you know in Japan? Who do you know in Ohio? Who do you know that, is a stay-at-home mom? Ask specific, direct questions. Who's your realtor, mom?
Right.
Ask those specific questions, because no one loves you more than your friends and family. They may know you're not a business guru yet, but they do know that you mean well, right?
Yeah.
So they will give you referrals, but you have to ask.
That was great. Absolutely. Guys, I hope you get value from what we actually, while having breakfast, bring out to you. I think it's great. Laura, that was absolutely awesome. So this is it for today. We, guys, definitely put out there what you're asking us for.
Yes.
So the more you ask, the more you're going to get from us, because what we did today was because somebody else asked us.
Text us, email us, call us, subscribe to us on YouTube, and write the message. Hey, great video.
Yeah.
I would like to know more about this. And you know what? We may have a breakfast for you.
Absolutely.
All right, so with that, you know what we have to do, right?
So, to
Cheers,
your success, guys. Cheers.
Cheers. And to
Laura.
your success, too.
Cheers.
Cheers.